For me, if I see someone's show reel, I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. Like he's taken like a shot from, you know, the one good shot from this video, and then the one good shot from this video, and the one good. It's very easy to make a show reel that looks cool. And if anything, that kind of shows me editing skills rather than anything else. I would much rather see a case study, for example. And that's what we do on our website. We do have a show reel. It's not just a show reel, it's sort of like the first 3/4 of it is us talking to the camera, explaining to people who we are, and then there's like a 30-second mini show reel at the end. What we do to show off our work is case studies on the work page, where we show the end product. We give a short explanation of what the client's needs were, what the challenge was for us, and what we delivered to the client. Then maybe a few stats on how well the content that we made for them performed, and then underneath any photos or behind the scenes photos that go along with it. I think that gives you a much better overview than a show reel, which is just a compilation of shots. A show reel doesn't really give you an understanding of who this person is or who you are and how you work. If you turned up late to each of those projects, and if each of those videos are the one video that you've done for each of those clients, even if the shot looks good but the client hated working with you, like a show reel doesn't show that. A show reel won't show how punctual you are, how good of a communicator you are, and that's kind of part of branding. A show reel is just one piece of branding. It's one asset. Branding is, you know, as we said before, it's the whole experience. It's everything from start to finish. And if you have a 1-minute video on the homepage of your website, okay, a show reel will do the job if you don't have time to make something better. But I'd rather see you talking to camera, kind of presenting yourself in a creative way, because you're creative and you make creative videos, and then maybe a little show reel at the end, which is what we've done on our website. So, you know, if you're curious, feel free to head over there. I'm sure there'll be a link somewhere here or here or here, or in the description, whatever. To figure out how to present yourself to your potential customers, first you need to do all the work that we've previously spoken about. So you need to pick your niche, or not necessarily your niche just yet, but you know, pick at least who you want to work for and what kind of work you want to do. Once you've picked who you want to work for, all you have to do is reverse engineer from there. If you're wanting to work for other production companies, you're going to be on probably Instagram. You're going to want to have your website as your kind of shop front window. If you're a graphic designer, you'll want to be on places like Behance or Dribbble or other places like that. If you want to work with end clients and you're more of a B2B offering, you'll be on LinkedIn. If you want to make wedding films, then Pinterest is often a good place to be. Although I think for things like that, maybe recommendations is from other friends and family are a good thing. So you could figure out a way to leverage that, essentially by offering discounts to people who might refer a friend. So once you've figured out the platforms on which you will be promoting yourself to your potential clients, you want to make it very clear in how you fit in with their narrative. To do this, identify what their need is and make it very explicit in how you will respond to their needs. For example, you could say, we make promotional content that will make your brand stand out. Their need is to make their brand stand out. You fit into that by making promotional content to make their brand stand out. If you said beautiful videos, they're like, okay, cool, make beautiful videos, but then you're leaving it up to them to connect the dots that your video will make their brand stand out. It's all about making the decision to hire you as easy as possible and removing any friction. Now that friction may be because they don't trust you, it may be because you are charging too much, but also if you're charging too little, you'll add friction on the trust level, because if you're charging too little, then it's like, is he not good enough? So yeah, I mean, that's all of that is why you want to put in the work in deciding who you want to work for and what your brand is and what price point you should get in the market at. And if that's consistent, then people will trust you and people will hire you.